Yeah,
Oh,
now Star's just joined.
Star.
Right.
There it is. Well,
Did you win?
Like,
Yes. Right, I'm coming in.
Hi, this is Bob975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. Now, one of the fun things about using shieldless crappy ships to do piracy in is having to deal with the NPC police, because it's a little more difficult than it is in your standard. If you're in your pirate cutter or you're in a big pirate ship with massive shields, you can just sit there and tank all the NPC damage in the world and just carry on scooping. I mean, my cutter can sit in there with 6 NPCs shooting it happily with its 3 collector limpets out and going. But when you're in a small ship with only 1 limpet and that small ship has no shields, even basic NPCs, if they bring missiles in, that can be a challenge. So what me and Polo do here is the 2-person strategy of one person plays distraction for the police, the other person gets the scoop. Because I've only got 1 collector limpet on this thing, I elected to play distraction, allowing Polo to collect the cargo. As you can see, Polo's dropped in. I'm going to switch to Polo's view in a moment so you can get an idea of his ship. And basically, so the technique works that one person draws the fire, the other person gets the cargo, and we then profit. So I pick up my 1 ton of tea and I skip out, leaving Polo to get the rest of the cargo. You know, this guy didn't comply, he didn't stop, so he just got hatch breakered. In fact, by the time Polo's sending that second message to him, I'm already hatch breakering him, because he never responded to my original demand to stop from scanning. And I tend to not take too many chances when I'm on a ship that can't mass a lot of people, and I don't have any Grombos, just get those out nice and early. Polo likes to bring a Grombomb, which he used there. I'm not sure if it's a real Grombomb or a Chinese knockoff one. I think it's actually the full beans Grombomb. But you know, for me, I'm not that keen on using Grombombs because it tends to cause people to panic, and panicking people can cause them to log. But in this case, it works nicely as we get a load of tea. I end up with police chasing me, so I just head out, drag them away from Polo, and that's job done pretty much. Hence why the GTA 5-star wanted level music, because this is what happens when you pirate in shieldless ships. If you get spotted, if you're not in silent running when they come in, one of you has to play distraction, because the police will come after you. And they can do quite a bit of damage to an unshielded ship. You know, I'm just here making sure they stay focused on me rather than turning around and going for Polo, and also turning my front to them means I'm just giving my drives that little bit of protection. Because even with a little bit of protection, actually, my thrusters did actually start to go on in this little run. There we go, thruster malfunction by the end of it. But I kept the police busy. Polo managed to pick up all the tea. Heist complete. Job done. It's part of the fun of pirating in shieldless ships. You have to be able to get away with stealing the cargo without getting totally killed. Always benefit to not dying. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching.